I made them. You made them. I love it. Thank you. You're so sweet. Of course, yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to my new setup. I'm talking kind of quietly because, I don't know, I feel disruptive being loud. Anyways, this is my studio. I'm just in one corner of it. I will give a comprehensive tour when I actually have furniture because right now it's a little echoey because there's nothing in this room. I've got this chair, I've got another chair, and a t-shirt with a swear word on it, my bad. And then I've got my love tapestry behind us. So I'd like to address some things. I'd like to say welcome to all of the new people that subscribe to me. I gained 15,000 subscribers because somebody mentioned me in a viral video. If you are from Fox Coloring's video, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm just here to craft and have a good time. Second thing to address, new studio. I was like pretty insistent on going back to school and I got accepted to a really good master's program and got a scholarship, but it was still a lot of money and I was just kind of sitting on the fence about it. So I was like, I can go back and do my master's whenever. I'm very lucky to be in a place where I can do that. But I figured right now it would be really nice to have my own studio, which is literally less than a kilometer away from my house. So I walk here, I hang out, I make art, and I get to make more videos now. And now this means I get to be more motivated, I guess, to do stuff in general. Today's video is obviously BRAT. I assume by the thumbnail I'm gonna make a really fun thumbnail. I crocheted this as like a starting kind of test piece. I'm going to the Charli XCX Troye Sivan sweat tour and they're actually opening in Detroit. That's so exciting, but also like I have no set list to listen to, but I know all their songs. Charli XCX has been my most played artist for a very long time. I've been listening to Troye Sivan since he was on YouTube. I remember watching his videos on my iPod Touch. Like when he released Blue Neighborhood, I thought that was like peak music, and this was before streaming apps. I had to buy his EP on iTunes. I literally had to give my mom money because I didn't have my own account. I had to give my mom money so she could buy it for me. That was like one of the first albums I ever purchased. Anyways, I'm so excited to go, and I'm going with my little brother, and he also is a huge Charli XCX fan. I figured I'd make us matching outfits. This looks so bright on camera. Wow. Usually I know I talk about dyeing all of my yarn and stuff like that, but it's Tuesday, the concert is I think Saturday. I just don't have time for that. So I picked up a bunch of yarn. This isn't the exact BRAT color. I can't be too picky with green. It looks so different on camera. It's vibrant. It's $4.99 a ball, so that wasn't too bad. And I picked up like 8 of them because I didn't know how much I needed, which may have been excessive, but I can always exchange it. So my idea for the shirt is to essentially have like BRAT in the middle and then kind of have this meshy thing around it because slay, I guess. Also, I'm gonna post the alpha right now. So if you want the alpha, screenshot it, take it. I literally just took the photo of the album and dropped it into Procreate with like really small pixels, and that's how I create all my alphas based on photos. This is kind of what I have going on. I mean, I could literally just sew this to a t-shirt and call it a day. That's not how we roll. Anyways, as you can see, I'm kind of digging this. My idea is to do like mesh around it, so I'm just pinning this into the middle of the shirt, and then I'm going to use this shirt as like a guide to create the mesh. This is what I've got going on for the mesh. Looks pretty fun, right? So I'm going to show you how I do it from the other side. I'm just kind of making up things as I go. And I still have the BRAT thing pinned to the t-shirt because it's a little easier to see. Gonna insert my hook, do a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 2. 2 is going to be like our first double crochet-ish. And then from there I'm going to chain 1, so I have 3. And then I'm going to skip the first stitch and then double crochet into the second stitch to start forming like this little grid, I guess is what I'm saying. So chain 1, and then I go into the next little stitch, and that's how I make a grid. I would say a really great tutorial on how to learn to do grids is by Jada, Miss Moon Heaven. She has this pattern called the Adina cardigan, and it's like all grid. But once I did that pattern, I feel like I understood doing mesh and grids so much better. So once I get to the very end, the odd rows, like the rows going in the other direction, are kind of weird because I have it pinned down. I guess I'm gonna flip it over like this. which isn't very helpful, I guess. And then I like to chain 2, which is going to be my first like double crochet stitch, and then I chain another 2, and then instead of crocheting into that first like loop that we have, I'm going to go into the second one to kind of form this little shape, and then I chain 1 and then double crochet into the next hole. Then I'm going to do that until the end of the row. So once I get to the end, I'm just going to place a double crochet, and then as you can see, like, this looks kind of weird. So instead of chaining 1, I'm just going to place a double crochet at the very end, and then that kind of resolves itself, and then this is how it looks. And then that means on the way back we get to do it like the first row. The great thing about mesh is that it goes by so fast. Like, look at that already. That already looks so great. This is how it looks so far. It's kind of hard to see. I've just been crocheting back and forth this way. I think now I'm gonna go from the top and then kind of make a neckline by putting more on this side and this side and leaving the top part open, and then going back to do like a hem. But so far so good. Like, it's working up pretty fast and it looks pretty good, and it's not using up too much yarn. Weird angle, but this is how it's looking so far. So I made like that big curve, and I know it doesn't match up with that neckline, but that neckline's like of the shirt underneath is actually like pretty small. So I figured it would be smarter if I just, you know, made a larger one, and then I can make a thicker hem if I need to, but I'm not too worried about it. So far looking so good. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, I literally need to make a back of it. Hi guys, so here's a little update. It's actually the next day. I put my hair back because it's really hot out today, but it's kind of making me look like a little egg. I think I'm gonna add some panel at the side, I believe, just to make it fit a little better by the arms. I'll show you what I mean when I'm done the back. So I've started the back. I was gonna make the back have BRAT on it too, but I don't think I have enough time. So we're just gonna go with plain, unfortunately. New background, I don't know if you can see, so I got a sofa. I was sitting in this other corner yesterday, and I've moved the chairs to this side of the room, and this is in front of a door. I know it's kind of weird. This room is kind of odd, and I don't want to put the couch on the blank wall because where am I going to take photos? I want to project stuff on the blank wall. And then I don't want to put the couch under the window because sometimes it gets direct sunlight and I don't want to be sitting in the sun in the morning. Picked this up from Facebook Marketplace. My mom's friend gave me this pillow. Cute, it's art themed. And then she also gave me this other glow in the dark pillow. But I'm just going to continue working away on this thing. Also, my dad gave me this idea that this kind of looks like a picture frame behind the couch, and I don't want to paint it or change it, but this is like a window. He said I should crochet something the exact size of the window so it looks like it's a picture frame. I think that is one of the best ideas my dad's ever had. I was thinking I'd do like some flowers in a vase, something that reminds me of like Van Gogh-esque. After I finish this BRAT thing, I have a bunch of windows in here that I want to crochet pieces to put and hang up because I think that would be so cute. Also, the doors that lead outside of my studio, this door right here, it's like glass and there's like that weird film on it, and like I'm not a huge fan of the weird film, so I think I should also crochet little things. Alex's studio, stuff like that, you know? Here's what the back looks like so far. I created this little tab on one side, which is going to connect to the straps on the front. I need to repeat it for the side, but do that in a sec. So here it is on the ground, and I know the ground looks nasty. Like, look at that. That's like this burn mark. I've mopped the floor. Actually, my mom helps me mop like 4 times, and this is as clean as it's getting. I'm wearing white socks, and it's not dirty when I walk around, but yeah, the floor looks really dirty. Here is the shirt. Along this side, I'm gonna crochet some like grid out so I'm able to make a nice armhole, because I feel like I didn't make the shirt wide enough, but I feel like this part's wide enough and I just need to crochet out like doot 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 and then connect the front to the back. So this is what it looks like so far. I crocheted these little panels along the side. This is obviously the good side down, but I'm just gonna do this for a demonstration. I'm gonna line everything up, sew it, sew up the sides, and then I'm gonna work on the arms like this. So, ooh. That looks so good. It looks so crisp. But also, look at all this space. And then I have a mirror, then I have my tapestry. I've got everything in here. So here's where I'm at right now. The neckline is looking a bit big. I need to fix that. I think I'm gonna have to do some more like grid, what am I calling this? Grid stuff. Just a few rows and then do the neckline, because like that's too much. Otherwise, I think it's fine. And the nice loose hem. Sleeves are gonna be easy peasy, and then I'm all finished. This is taking a bit longer than I had anticipated, to be totally honest. Don't know why. Don't know why. Just kind of moving slow because I've been moving everything in and out of the studio. Not in and out, just in, and getting, you know, used to the space. But that's all right. We're almost finished. BRAT. Yep. It's another day. It hasn't exactly been going by very fast. I've just been very busy, but that's all right. The concert's tomorrow. I guess I have all tonight and then all tomorrow to finish it. I crocheted another little BRAT thing, and my idea is to do like a tube top kind of, actually a halter, and then creating like a really long strap on each side. It can tie in the back, and then a neckline. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think it's gonna be halter-ish. I haven't decided how I want this to fit. I feel like in my head I wanted to do a peplum, because like peplums are so fun, and I haven't done a peplum top ever maybe. That's my plan for this one. I get to work on it today. Look how crisp that is. That's so nice. As for the shirt, it's another story. I just don't like the way it looks right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I haven't seen my brother try it on and I'm like trying to make it for somebody. I kind of did the ends off like this, and it's kind of like vestish right now, but otherwise things are going well. Every update I make is an unnecessary one and not good. I'm finished the shirt and it looks horrible on this model right now because my brother is not a size for women, so this obviously looks kind of weird, but it fits him really well. He came home last night, so I was able to try it on, added the sleeves, and I've been working on my own top. I have a bit of a dilemma, but otherwise, I think this looks great. I love freestyling garments, just kind of making it up as I go. I feel like it always fits better when I do that. So shirt, all finished. So this is what I have going on for myself. I've created like this little halter situation, and obviously it ties around the neck here, and then I have this thing in the back. Don't know what I was trying to plan with this. I tried to do this peplum situation, which I honestly don't really know how I feel about it. I feel like it fits better on the mannequin than it does on me. So I don't like how it kind of doesn't sit very flush and nice like this. That's just a personal preference. If I pull this up higher, then it sits better. So I'm wondering if I should make second straps coming from here to hold this part up and connecting in the back. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I feel about the peplum. Like, it's very much okay. It doesn't sit as nice as I want it to. So I was just gonna wear this with like a little cute pencil skirt, but there are no purses and bags allowed in the arena. So how am I gonna hold my passport? How am I gonna hold my stuff? I live across the river from Detroit. But I have two skirts. I have the skirt in black, and it has these like huge pockets in the side, which would fit my passport and my brother's passport, because I don't know if he can fit a passport in his jeans. As cute as this looks on here, it doesn't look as cute on me. It fits me better because I have a shirt underneath and it can't slide around, but when I don't have a shirt underneath, it slides around quite a bit, so it feels like it fits better right now. I do like the peplum. The peplum, this is cute. But does it go with this? If I wore the black version of the skirt, would this go? So I undid a row of the little frill, and I think I like it a lot better. It's not as clown-ish, which is fine. I do love a good clown look, but not right now. If I fold it under, I don't think I like it as much. I feel like the little frill just like adds something, so I guess I'll leave it. I think the next step is to add straps going from here to the back so it doesn't like fall down as I'm wearing it. All right, I think I'm finished the shirt. So here it is. I added the second strap. I'll show you what the back looks like. I think this is at a place where I like it. Yeah, the letters are kind of warped, but I guess that's what happens when you stretch it over a human body. So this is the back, and these second straps go through this one to just kind of like hold it up, you know, just because I felt like this was drooping too much. So this holds that up. This is the halter part, and then this is just like this extra little frilly bit. I don't know, I think it's cute. That's good enough for me. I think the next thing I want to do is maybe hair bows, like crochet little hair bows, and then that's it. Because I have dinner with my grandma, and then after dinner with grandma, we're going to the concert. We're running there now. BRAT.
Did you buy your makeup? I made them. You made them! I love it! Thank you. You're so sweet. Of course, yeah!